Hi, darling. How are you? How is it going? It's been tough, I know, yeah? So I understand. That is the reason why we are doing this video because it's been hard, it's been tough. And by the time you found about this title, I'm sure there are some questions that are going through your mind. And yeah, today we are going to talk about toxicity in relationships. How toxic is that relationship? Well, have I been in a toxic relationship? Yes, I have. Do I regret it? I don't regret because I was there genuinely. Seriously, I was looking for love, and who doesn't want to be loved? Isn't that the reason why you're there in that toxic one? But yeah, don't stay until it's too late. Don't don't create mental issues for yourself, and it's okay to have experienced it. But the best thing is to come out of it the sooner you realize that you are in a toxic relationship. So, what is a toxic relationship? Well, in simple language, is a relationship that is doing you more harm than good, or any type of harm. Why should you be in a relationship that is harming you? You should be in a relationship that builds you, that makes you feel safe, that makes you feel happy. The main reason you have a partner is to make you feel comfortable and safe, is to give you companion. If someone is hurting you, are they giving you companion? Why are they hurting you? Do they want to kill you? They should improve the quality of your life. So if you are just declining physically, emotionally, you are in a toxic relationship. You find yourself looking for titles like, does she love me? Does he love me? You're probably in a toxic situation, darling, and you have to look for exit mechanisms. And it's not easy. It's not as easy as we say it. Some of us stay there for years before coming out because it's like a magnet. You just keep on going back. You'll find yourself, you know, getting back with this person because you love them. Maybe they don't love you, or they love you, but they don't have the emotional intelligence to love you right. And that's why it is even more toxic if they don't know they're hurting you. You know, you can be in a toxic relationship and the person knows they're hurting you, you know, and the moment you realize they know, run. So how do these relationships begin? Well, when I was going through a toxic relationship, I was just looking for something, and then narcissistic narcissistic personalities popped up, and I was like, are they talking about this person? Seriously, I have never seen such a thing, but the way they're explaining it, they're just giving me a manual. They're talking about this person that I'm dating, and I was very shocked. I won't even lie to you because it's something I've been looking for many months or a year or two. I was looking for, why does this person behave like this? What is going on? Is this person okay? Are they normal? Because some of these behaviors are just verbalic. They're so evil, you know, and they make you question, especially because you don't want to leave them and you keep on hoping that they will get better. So, what are the signs that make you know that this person is toxic? First of all, let me ask you, don't answer, but be honest to yourself. This relationship that you are in, eh? Was it a mutual agreement or you just forced issues? Did you love each other genuinely? Are you sure that this person wanted you? Or did you realize, oh, this is a good person, I'm going to do everything possible to make us have a relationship. I know you want us to I know you want us to say that you are loved, you are treasured, which is every girl's dream or every person's dream in a relationship. And it's okay. But you should be very, very honest with yourself. Make sure you are in a relationship where you are loved and appreciated. It should be mutual. At least when every relationship has difficulties at some point. So when the difficulties come and you started it with mutual love, you'll be able to fight it. You'll be able to fight for this relationship together because it's something you both were willing to get into. But if you forced it, you're the one who will be fighting it because the other person has nothing to do with you. They are there for a reason. Maybe they saw your money, maybe they saw your, I don't know, whichever interest that drew them to you, and it was not genuine love. And they can always chicken out as easy as possible. If anything, you're the one who is still forcing them to stay. Okay? So, in the beginning of the relationship, make sure it's mutual, make sure they feel the same way, and make sure they're willing to have a relationship. Don't keep on telling them, oh, you will get used to the relationship. I know you're not ready, but I'm willing to love you. My dear, you will suffer in that relationship. Not laughing about it, I know it's not pretty, it's very ugly. When you're there, you will look desperate, you look miserable, and you will be wishing for them to change each and every day, which is not going to happen unless they choose to change. And some of these people will never change. That's who they are. They will never see their mistake. Okay? Some of the signs that you're in a toxic relationship. Do these people, do you feel the need to receive the simplest of affections like a hug? Do you struggle to get these things? A simple hug. When were you last given a passionate kiss? When were you last told that they love you? When did they say they love you last? Like genuinely. No, there are people who just say love you without, you don't even feel it. When did you feel it? Do you feel the need to do an extra thing so that you can feel loved? There's a question. In where I come from, they say that our Kikuyu men are not romantic, but there are things that they will do and you will feel loved. So if there is nothing that this person does to make you feel, honestly, I'm appreciated, you know, is it exhausting for you to be in this relationship? Are you using so much energy to maintain it? Do you feel like you're being exploited emotionally? Do you feel disturbed? Do you keep on wishing, oh, I wish they can be doing this for me? Those things that you feel in secrecy. You wish they can be hugging you every morning. If you find the right person, there's a way that, I don't know these concepts, but you feel like they're speaking to your soul. Sometimes you can be in need of a hug and they just wake up and give you a big hug. You're like, how did they know? If you're in the wrong relationship, you'll always feel the urge to be loved. You'll always feel like something is missing. You'll always feel like they're not doing something right, but you don't understand what they're not doing right. You just feel some emptiness. You understand? So if you're in a toxic relationship, I know you are getting me better. Another thing could be this person does not care. Are there areas in your bills or in your responsibilities? In every relationship, there are shared responsibilities. Maybe you're living in the same house, you're driving the same car. Do you feel like this other person is being unfair? Do you think Do you feel like you're paying the bills alone? Do you feel like they're falling on you unfairly? Okay, you can be in a relationship where you are earning more and taking care of these bills does not even hurt you because it's something you can afford. But this other person, but you could be in a relationship where you are sharing bills and you're really struggling to maintain them, but this other person does not show any effort. For example, do you fuel your car, you and your partner's car, and if you request them to drop you to work, and it's your car, and you have fueled it, you request them to drop you to work, and every time they're telling you they're tired, they don't want to wake up, they don't want to do this, not once, not twice. There's that compassion that comes with someone that you love. You really want to be there for them, but this one doesn't seem to have that. And it's not once, there's that one time where someone can feel tired and they don't want to drop you to work, which is okay. Take an Uber and go, or just use the public transport. But this is every day, and the money you're going to earn, they'll be waiting for it. Actually, that is total exploitation. If you're in such a situation, and the payment day, you are their biggest fan, that is when you get hugs, those things that you crave for. It's like they know what you need. They will come and hug you those days. That is so evil. Run. You're being exploited, sweetheart. Run. Don't stay there. If you feel like these bills you're paying, you're not comfortable with it, you will never be happy about it, run. If you're happy to pay them because you feel appreciated and you feel loved genuinely, you're not buying the love, then stay. Pay them. It doesn't hurt if you can afford to pay them. Okay? Another thing. This person. Just how is their social media? What is going on in their social media? Are they open to you visiting their social media? Okay, now this is a controversial topic. If anything, don't even touch it. But there was this time, you can relate with this. I told my person, okay, those days, it was in that era when people are posting. You're craving for love. You just want, if you're in a toxic relationship, you'll need things like simple things. You'll be looking for love to a point where you'll tell them to post you. Can you make me your profile picture? And so I said that for like 10 months. Please make me a profile picture. Make me a profile picture. And it is in this day when I had a bunch of money out of really working hard. And yeah, I was made the profile picture and I was very happy. So I took the phone by mistake and 64 people had been blocked. Why have they blocked? Who are these 64 people? You get such kind of things. Are they happening in your relationships? You could be in deep trouble. Okay? Run. Run, run, run. It's not going to get better. Run. Another thing. This is your person. What kind of life do they want to live? Is it something they can finance? Or is it something that they expect you to finance? Someone who deeply cares about you, and let's say you're the main source of income, they will try to live lower than what you're earning. But this one want to live the highest standard of life at your expense. So what they will do, they will keep on pushing you and pushing you and pushing you to work very hard, not because they want you to prosper, but because they want you to finance their expensive lifestyle, which is totally unfair. And you know what they will tell you? They will tell you that they are upgrading you. They are trying to make you live a good life. You'll be paying a rent worth how many thousands of pounds or dollars, and you are never in that house because you are always hustling. They are pushing you to go and work. They will push you to go and work, which is a good thing, but you are working. Are you saving? And if you're saving, they will even make you save in their bank account so that they can be munching the money. You'll just see the way they're spending that money, you know, totally mercilessly, because it's not their money, it's not their sweat. Yeah. I remember a time I was sick and I had to go to work because it was very important. I had to go to, I had to run a business. And when I came, I was very tired. Do you know, this person went to the gym and let me go for a very strong injection alone because they are running late for a gym and they had the whole day to themselves. Like, what kind of meanness is that? Seriously. You know, those kind of things that really hurt you. Another thing. Another thing. When you're traveling, are you able to hold a conversation? What kind of conversations do you have? Are you always arguing 90% of the time? Are you quiet? Are you quiet? Are you traveling for miles and you're quiet? You have nothing to talk about because you're so scared to speak. Your opinion is always seen as a negativity or as a you don't know what you're saying. Are you scared of making comments because this person will just say a fault in it? Do you have a genuine connection in your conversation? If you're not, if you cannot have a 10 minutes conversation with your person and laugh, run, run, because that is what you're going to, that's how you're going to live for the rest of your life. Okay? A relationship should have genuine laughters, genuine conversations. What percentage of your time are you arguing over something? Even the simplest of the simplest things. Something like, take this cup away or put it in the sink. And you can start arguing, no, it should not be in the sink. It should be on the, you know, the basin or somewhere. How simple things will just create the biggest arguments. You are in the toxic relationship. Run. Don't stay there. I want you to be very genuine with yourself. Sit down and ask yourself, how many times or how many days in a week am I happy? Even how many hours am I happy during a day with this person? Don't be surprised to find that you're only happy for 30 minutes in a day. And it's not because of him, it's because of something that you know, you're happy because of something, an external thing. You will never be genuinely happy over something because you have different opinions. Their idea goes this way and yours goes this way. So you have totally different opinions and different interests. And they will never support your interest. And you will not support theirs either. Or maybe you support, but you get tired. You will get to a breaking point where you don't want to do it anymore. Okay? If you're not happy most of the times, run. I understand relationships have their ups and downs. There are times that you will argue, but if you're in a healthy relationship, this one will rarely happen. You will argue and it will go away because behind your mind you will know, we love each other and it's normal. Maybe you can be angry for a day or two, but 28 days out of 31, you are happy, you are satisfied, you're even having some glow on your face. Okay? Don't stay somewhere when you're not happy just because people are telling you, oh, your lady is fine. Your man is handsome. You're driving the biggest car. don't stay there. It doesn't matter how old you are, toxicity will never change, especially if you've had it for some time. And most of the times, it starts from the word go. I remember this person because I met them in campus. They would refuse to escort me. They will deny you the smallest of the smallest things that a normal partner will think is a right or it's something you deserve. It's someone they love. Okay, which are some of the other things? Does this person lie to you? Even about the silliest things. They're definitely not supposed to lie to you by any means. They're supposed to tell you the truth all the time. If I'm your partner, I'm your confidant, I should know the truth. Why are you lying to me? But if this person is lying to you, even the most stupid things, things that they lie about, things that do not make sense. Someone can even tell you, what kind of a lie? You know, these petty lies. Something like, just petty lies. You know, lies that you sit down and ask yourself, why is this person lying to me about this thing? It's, even if it was the other way around, you know, if they told you the truth, it would not have affected anything, but they just choose to lie because they're serial liars or something. And you'll even hear them lying to their friends about silly things. Sometimes you'd hear somebody telling their friend, oh, let's go to town, I'm already in town, hurry up. And they're not even awake. They're not even in a hurry to go. They will go there after 2 hours. So their friend is just waiting for them. And it's like they're enjoying keeping their friend waiting in the city or just somewhere. They can even tell their friend, go into a bar and ask for nyama choma or beer. I'm coming to pay. And their friend, because maybe they are broke, they will go and ask for it. And they would keep waiting for them for hours. And sometimes they'll not even show up. You're the one who will be asking them, hey, I heard you say to your friend that you will meet them. And I'm seeing them call you 10 times and you're not picking their calls. What's going on? Why would you lie to them? And you'll be shutted down. You'll be told to keep quiet. It's not your business. And you understand, why are they malicious like this? What is going on in their mind? You don't understand these people, honestly. Another thing, this person will want you to spend so much time and money with them. If, let's say, if you give 10,000 to a friend or a family or someone who is suffering somewhere, they will tell you that you're being taken for granted. You're being taken advantage of. But then they want you to use even 10 times that. You know, 10 times that, and that is, they're not taking advantage of you. I'm not saying that you should not spend money to your partner. Spend. It's okay. Spoil them. If you feel like they deserve it, spoil them. But if you feel like anytime you try to do something outside, especially even with family, why does that hurt you? Whoever I choose to, to assist in anything, give my time, give my money, my resources to, I think I have a right to that. I'm over 18, you know. I don't know why you have to control that. Another thing, they will keep on telling you that your friends are bad. They will look for issues with your friends, everything that is wrong with your friends. And guess what? Sometimes you will hear them trying to hit on your friends behind your back, and they told you they are bad. That is how evil some relationships are. If you ever see such a thing, run. Don't confront them. Don't tell them, oh, you told my friend this. Run. Just pack your bags and go if you can. And if you can't, start planning for your exit. Slowly by slowly. Don't tell it on your face. Don't tell it on their face that you're leaving. They will hit you. They're shameless. And in that case, have you been hit? I know you have not told us. I know you have not told anyone. But have you been hit by any way? That is not going to stop, sweetheart. You'll be hit again and again and again. Run. Run. Don't stay there. Run. Do you feel disturbed mentally? Does it feel like you're just in a roller coaster? Have you been waiting to feel love and you're not feeling it? Whatever I talked about in the beginning of this video, it's like there's a void inside you. It's like you're waiting for that day that you will be given a very big hug. How long are you waiting for that? That is emotional abuse. This person makes you think that you really have to work hard for them to love you. This person makes you feel like you really need to work on you. They'll keep on telling you things like, you need to work on your negativity, you need to work. Do you know, have you ever called your friends to ask them, or you, the person that you trust the most, hey, do you think I'm a bad person? Do you think there's something I need to change? Because this is becoming too much for you. Has it gotten to a point where you want to spend the whole time in bed? You don't want to draw your curtains because you feel so stressed, you don't understand him or them? Do they make you feel like you don't deserve them? Do they make you feel like you are can I call it, like you're a low class person, that they're doing you a favor to be there? Do they tell you that, I want you to know that if you leave me, you'll never find someone who understands you than me? Do they tell you that? Do you know they're manipulating you? I'm not sure that they know that they are, but they are manipulating you. Run. Don't stay there. It will only get worse. Another thing, are they patient with you? Are they patient with you? For instance, if you want some driving lessons, do they give it to you in peace? Do they teach you how to, if you make a mistake, how do they react when you're driving? If you make a mistake when you are cooking, maybe you've burnt the food, maybe you've dropped something, how do they react? Do they shout at you? Yeah? If you feel like they're very impatient with you, not once, not twice, but all the time, it is toxic. Run. Welcome back, guys. I went for a little break. Our relationship with you is not toxic, is it? So I'm allowed to go for a break. So yeah, we're talking about the signs that this person is abusing you or you're in a toxic relationship. I think I just remembered. Is this person stealing from you despite having, giving your all to them? Are they stealing from you? Are they making you pay more than you should pay for things? Are they conning you? Huh? It can get that evil, I'm telling you, and it is a relationship you are in. If I love you, why would I? If I know you're having a future, why would I con you? You understand? Are they stealing from you? Run, sweetheart. Another thing they are likely to do. Does this person support your dreams? Do they support your dreams even if it is not in their, is not, even if these dreams have nothing to do with them? Toxic people will only support the dreams where they are benefiting from. Okay? For instance, if you're the one who is supporting them and paying the rent and paying everything or whatever, however they're using you, if you want to enter into a dream that will affect how they use you or how they mistreat, they will tell you how bad that dream is. Not because they want the best for you, but because it is affecting their agenda in your life. They're evil. Okay, are they supporting you genuinely? Are they giving you, are they giving their support to you? Even advice, in terms of advice, in terms of moral support, are they there for you? Tafakari, think about it. Another thing, we talked about this earlier on. Does this person make you doubt yourself? Things like calling your friends to ask, do you think I'm good in this? How should I improve in this area? And before you met them, you are probably a very confident person who used to believe in themselves, and all of a sudden you start doubting everything you do. Even you start double checking things. There's a time I realized that even I'm really checking, when I lock the doors, I'm really checking, have I locked it right? You understand? So you doubt yourself to a point it can become emotionally. You'll develop anxieties, you'll develop depressions, and it is gradual. It is not like it will come one day and hit you. It is a gradual thing. Sometimes you'll find yourself in a hospital and nothing can be seen, and you realize later on it has everything to do with your mental state. You know, someone who has never gone to a hospital because they're sick, but all of a sudden, because of a toxic relationship, you find yourself in a hospital bed. That's how bad it can get. Okay, run. Another thing, future plans. Does this person include you in their future? For instance, you are stable, you have done so well, you're just accumulating wealth. Do they talk about you in the future? Do they introduce you to their family, or are they just hiding them? Do they even tell you the truth about their families? Are they sugarcoating things about their families in terms of they can tell you they are very rich, or a genuine partner will tell you as it is, our family is this, we can afford this, we cannot afford this, because they have nothing to hide from you, and because they're seeing you in their future, they want you to talk to their family, like they want you to maybe become friends or just familiarize yourself with them. Are they telling you they're not ready for a wife? And the things they're making you do, they're even making you invest together, and they're telling you they're not ready for a wife. Why are they investing together? And remember another point where they were conning you. Are they looking forward to conning you? Be very careful, because these are not people who want anything good for you. Okay? So if you find yourself in such a situation, run. They're not up to any good, my darling. Another thing. Okay, I think we will do a part 2 of this, because it's a lot. We can talk about it. I'm remembering because I was there. I'm telling you I was there. So again, I think we'll have a part 2 when I'm a bit sober. And yeah, I don't remember them. It was a random video, and I've just thought of it and just thought of talking about it. So yeah, we'll have a part 2 of this. But my advice to someone who is in such a situation, don't blame yourself. Don't hope that a toxic person will change. They will become worse, and they will manipulate you to a point where you will go mad. You can go mad. I'm telling you, believe me, you can go mad. It's not a joke. Toxicity is not a joke. Gradually makes you unstable mentally. It makes you crave for more. Now it stops becoming love and becomes obsession. It's like a tactic they're using to make you love them more. And this is not loving them more, it's you become obsessed with them. You become used to pain, to toxicity. The day you'll find someone who loves you, you'll not even believe that they love you. You will keep on asking them, are you sure? Are you living in doubt? They're too good to be true. I don't think they love you. They love me. You just your brain will be trained to accept pain in love, which is very toxic, you know. So before you ruin your that part of the brain that loves, come out of such relationships, I would never advise you to stay. They're not going to change. Trust me. Okay? I know there are consequences. We'll talk about exit at some point. But yeah, and if you want to, sometimes you forget. If you want to see how toxic it is, I had a diary in my phone and I started noting down the things that are happening. So there was a time I sat on a car and I scrolled my diary and I'm like, what am I doing with such a person? Someone who has made me go through so much. What am I doing with them? And so I would advise you, and it's not good to keep a record of wrongs, but in this type of a scenario, honestly, write down things. Write down in a diary. Write what happened today, what happened yesterday. Imagine when you visit there, you will ask yourself, was I taking this BS seriously? Okay, and that one might help you come out of such a situation, because yeah, you can be stuck for years. I wouldn't advise it, but I know it's possible. Okay, another thing I would say is that, okay, the fact that someone is toxic, I mean, you cannot label your relationship as toxic just because you see one of those things that we are talking about. Okay, people are different. People have different personality. There can be someone who loves you and they lack patience, that is just one thing. But for it to qualify to be toxic, you have to feel it. You just have to feel uncomfortable. Like there's just this thread of these things happening. It's not one. You can't label your person as toxic just because they're doing one of the thing. But if this one thing is making you really uncomfortable and it's affecting your quality of life, and they're not willing to change no matter how you talk, then I would say it's toxic. Okay? I won't tell you to stay because it's just one. If it's affecting your quality of life, run. Don't stay. Okay? But if it's one thing, you cannot be jumping from one relationship to the other just because you saw this toxic trait and you saw this toxic trait. You can find yourself having so many relationships. Yeah, every relationship. I want you to understand every relationship has got their challenges. And if this person is healthy, is mentally intelligent, you can be able to solve it. With the kind of a person that I'm talking about, you cannot, because you cannot even talk to them. They will shut you, they will make you shut up. They don't even give you space to talk. That's how toxic they are. But if your partner listens and they try to work on it and they admit, yeah, it's true, this is wrong, then it's something you can resolve. You understand? So if it is toxic, you just feel it, honestly. Funny enough, anybody who is in a toxic relationship, they know. It's not that they don't know, they know. There are red flags all over. Every day is a red flag day in this relationship. So it's upon you to choose what you want to do. All the best, and I'm sorry that you have to go through that. But it happens, darling. It's life. Love you.